Brought to you through the regional support of First 5 Fresno County, First 5 Tulare County, and First 5 Madera County. Because it's all about the kids.
The ability to communicate in more than one language can be beneficial throughout a child's life, from preschool to the workplace. That's why One Valley program aims to teach preschoolers in 2 languages. Claudia Solis-Alcala takes a look at dual language learning in the early childhood classroom.
Dion, whose name is this?
Juanito.
Juanito or Juan.
This is the morning roll call in a dual language learning preschool classroom in the Chowchilla Elementary School District. Students here are learning to read, write, and speak in English and in a target language, which in this classroom happens to be Spanish.
A ver, díganme quién es este nombre. Martín.
The class is made up of children whose first language is Spanish, as well as children who live in homes where English is the primary language. Gisette Arau's daughter Rihanna is a student in the classroom. Gisette says she's been impressed at the speed in which her 4-year-old is learning to speak Spanish.
Actually, I was surprised one time that she keeps on talking about things, and when I asked her what are those, and she told me that this is Spanish. I know how to speak Spanish now, Mom.
Debbie Roberts is the manager for pre-kindergarten and family literacy programs for the Madera County Office of Education. She says the first few years of a child's life are optimal for learning a second language or more.
The child's brain is wired to learn language, more than one language. So then when more than one language is learned, neurological connections are made in the child's brain, and that actually causes the child, it grows the biology of the brain, and that causes the child then to have the opportunity to be more successful in school and to have greater cognitive abilities.
She knows how to count numbers, like 1, 2, 3, up to 10.
Dual language learning can stimulate mental processes such as memorizing, categorizing, planning, reasoning, problem solving, and more.
When a child has a strong foundation in their first language, they're better able to gain a stronger foundation in English. And we know that children really need to have a strong foundation in English also to be successful in school. And so we want them to have the basic skills that they need to enter kindergarten, and we want them to be able to comprehend those basic skills.
The program promotes play, as it is a great way to interact and learn.
And that playtime provides a rich opportunity for children to have conversations with native speakers of the target language, and they can do so in a fun and an engaging manner.
According to the Census Bureau, more than 54 million people in the U.S. speak a language other than English in their homes. And programs like these can help children develop the ability to communicate with a larger portion of the population and develop a better understanding and respect for other cultures.
It really helps them to understand other cultures, other perspectives, other ways of being. And so that's what we want for children. We want them to be globalized citizens, and that helps.
Dual language learning also helps students who live in households where Spanish is the predominant language build stronger connections to their family and their culture.
If they can hold on to their first language, one of the most important things that happens is that they continue to have a strong relationship with their parents and other family members. And when that happens, they hold on to really important cultural ways of being that help them to grow into their own identity culturally as well as personally.
And for those children whose first language is English, well, they have the opportunity to start learning Spanish at an early age.
When they leave here, usually they know a fair number of words in Spanish, and they have the ability to be able to converse with their peers a little bit. Ideally, what would happen is that they would go into kindergarten, 1st and 2nd, 3rd grade, where they would continue the model, and then they would really be strong in both languages.
In addition, it can provide a competitive advantage in the workforce.
It is important because here in California, when you apply for a job, they prefer you to be bilingual, to be hired.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later, alligator.
Thanks, Claudia. As parents, you can reinforce the learning by showing your child you value the ability to speak a second language by attending cultural events with your family. And if you are familiar with the language yourself, be sure to read to your child. For more information on the Dual Language Learning Program, stay tuned for a resource, of course, at the end of this program.
Brought to you through the regional support of First 5 Fresno County, First 5 Tulare County, and First 5 Madera County. Because it's all about the kids.